Hello YouTubes, this is Grimweird coming back at you with more Enigmatica 2 Expert Mod Pack playthrough action for Minecraft 1.12.2. As always, we are joined by our lovely avatar, Zombie Steve. I did put back the rain shield up. It rains all the damn time up here, and so at least I can see better. You can still see that the clouds are there, so you can't really see the moon or the stars. But at least we're not drawing the rain. So I've got this guy filled up and I've been using it, and it's a sort of annoying beast. For one thing, you have puddles of liquid starlight to get over if you want to stand next to it. So that's sort of annoying. I might see if you are capable of putting a slab over the center ones. I did make 4 light wells to put here to keep it filled up. The other annoying thing is, I think I've got it figured out now, but I'm trying to make these turning glass panes into glass lenses. And basically, it looks like each one takes half a bucket. So every other one, it stops working. You can see I'm clicking on here and nothing's happening. And it was easy to tell what was going on when a corner one would go low because it would dip at the corner. And you could tell that, okay, that one probably needs refreshing. It's a little harder to tell when the middle one is out. But if I look at here, see how it's sort of a uniform surface on this, and a uniform surface on this, and a uniform surface on this. But here you can see the lines. And it's this center one that I think is now empty from use. So we're going to go ahead and put something there, and now see how it's a uniform surface again. And now when we click on this, it should work. But it took me a hot minute to figure out, because the first one that went dead was a center one, and it wasn't obvious that it was a center one. So I ended up like wasting a whole bunch of buckets trying to refill everything until I actually found the right one that was missing. Okay, and so now here it must take a little over half a bucket because now we're done again. And so it was only after a while. Now you can see this corner one is definitely one that is empty. Because it's dipping at the corner. You can actually see that. So we'll grab another bucket and fill that corner. And now this should work again. And we'll try another one here, and it's working. So it's either every other or every bucket, so it must be a little over 500 millibuckets that this uses up. I don't know how to tell, but I'll bet you anything it doesn't work this time. And it's not. So, and it's this corner again. So anyway, I just wanted to point that out because if your first one to go down is one of the middle ones, it's a little hard to actually see. So how many of these do I got now? I've got 11. Can't remember how many I need. So the good news is I found out what we need to do to get ourselves attuned. And that is you have to have a... Let's see, which one of these is dead now? Oh, it's working. I wonder if there's a chance that it uses up starlight, because now this will be my 3rd one in a row, and a 4th one in a row. I don't know. Bottom line is if you put something on there and it doesn't work, probably one of the 12 spots needs refilling. Now it's working fine. There must be a chance that it consumes starlight. And I must just be getting lucky. Well, I can tell right away that that corner went dead. So we'll grab a little bit more here. And throw it in that corner. And go ahead and replace that aquamarine. And that's probably good for now. So the first thing was I didn't have this dead center. So flight is nice because you can sort of go up here and go, oh yeah, that's not a dead center. Once I got it dead centered, I could tell it was active because of these little white lights out here. But now the thing we have to do is we have to get one of our constellation papers out that we want to attune ourselves to, or attune some, crystal or something to, and get that in our hand. And then I think at night, if this constellation is in the sky, which it isn't always because there are some moon phases when it isn't, we'll see little purple spots out here in the shape of the Vicio. So like in this black grid that we're standing on, we'll see, what is this, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, we'll see 7 purple spots. And if we put relays down there on those 7 spots, then we will be able to activate that, and then this will come alive and we can stand in it to get attuned. And so we need to make ourselves some relays. So we need nuggets and marble and wood. I got nuggets. I got marble. So I need wood. Alrighty. And we're going to need, it seems like the primary constellations have between 7 and 9 stars in them. So depending on what you're going to do, you may need anywhere from 7 to 9 relays. We're going to go ahead and make 7 because Vicio is travel, and that's the one that I want to try anyway. So we're going to make 7 spectral relays here, which is why I was making glass lenses in the Starlight Infuser. Oops, did I not load it? I did not load it. So how many have we got? 4, so we need just a few more. 5. 6. And one more ought to do us. I do not think we need to place glass lenses on them. So we've got 7 here. These guys you set up and you put them down there, and then you put a glass lens on them when you're using them to send stuff to your crafting altar. But I think over here we're not going to need lenses. But in case we do, I have 9 left. So we should be safe either way. So now what we got to do to get attuned is just wait until there's a night sky with Vicio in it, and we should be good to go. So what else is going on? Oh, well, I don't think I actually need any more celestial crystals. I don't know. These are the 3 things we still need to do. We need to do a ritual pedestal. This is a bucket of starlight. Wait, did I make one of these? I can't remember. Apparently not. And it would probably show up in our quest book if I had. Alright, so we need to make one of these. So I need a bucket of starlight. It's a good thing I have a gazillion aquamarine shale, because we're using this stuff up now. And then what else do I need? Let's see, we should go ritual. We should hit A. We could get rid of that. So we'll need 2 chiseled, 3 runed, 4 pillars, and some gold. Alright, so gold. Do not need wood anymore. I made one of these and was playing with it when I was trying to figure out where the center of things were, but it was acting a little funky, so I'm not sure either I don't get it or I don't want it. So let's see, we got enough of that, we got enough of that, we got enough of that. I should pick out a rock crystal. This one looks sort of sucky. Alrighty. Do I got everything I need? Yes, I do. Except I don't have the juice because it's still daytime, but it's 10 o'clock, so we got about 27 minutes left to go. So that'll go quick. So the 2 things we want to do tonight is, one, see if Vicio's in the sky, and if so, we'll be able to place these bad boys hopefully and get that done. And then we also want to try and make the ritual pedestal. And then the other thing we want to make, let's see. We can do one of these now, I think. The celestial altar with all that stuff. Illumination, and resonating, and stardust. Let's try and get all that out too. See if we can bust that out too. We do have 4 of those. I haven't actually made any of those, but I think I got those 4 as a loot chest reward. Illuminating powder I got. Stardust I got on me. Gonna need another rock crystal. Preferably not a great one. Yeah, that'll work. Alrighty, so alright, we got the power. So let's make this bad boy. And then we want to, what's that other thing we want to do? Oh, we want to make a collector crystal. So let's see if it'll let me do that. So I remember that I think this thing acts funky in that it won't place the, oh, you need an attuned rock crystal, that's what. So I gotta go through it on my attunement thing. Let's see if, aha! So Vicio must be in the night sky. So we need a relay right about there. Oh, and it must have faded. Oh no, I just gotta scroll back onto it. Okay, so maybe there. And there. 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 Have to keep scrolling back to the constellation paper to see where stuff goes, but is that all of them? So let's see if we can see. So it might have just allowed us to place them because it's nighttime. I'm not actually seeing Vicio in the sky. So we might have just been able to place them because it was there. But yeah, Vicio's one that looks like an arrow pointing to the top left. So it's like 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2. And I don't see it. So it's not in the sky, so we can't attune tonight. So we'll have to wait for a different phase of the moon, probably. Thump. But that's alright. At least we got the things placed, and I think they are placed correctly. Let's do a bird's eye view. So this is a little arrow, so it'll be like 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, pointing to the northeast. And those all look like they're in the right place. Gonna go ahead and throw a torch over here just to make sure nothing spawns there. And hopefully we will be able to do that the next time Vicio's in the sky. Let's see if we can take one of this crystal and attune it. Gosh, those aquamarines breaking, I don't like that sound. Pardon me, I have to cough. Alright, so let's see if this will work. No. Is there anything here that's not full? Not that I can tell. Alright, let's double check how to make these. Oh, you make them on the, here, this attuned rock crystal. Alright, alright. Attunement. Crystal attunement. Just as someone can attune themselves and become more sensitive, the application may not be immediate, blah, 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 blah. These focusing properties may have even useless due to, oh, so maybe we need to, this is in Starlight Infusion, not attunement. Anybody watching this was probably like, dude, you're at the infuser, not the attuner. I don't know that there's a way to get this damn thing off of here other than breaking the thing. So we'll just break the thing. Alright, so we will infuse not only ourselves, but also a rock crystal. And then we should be good to go. So let's get the infuse thing back out. Alright, so no Vicio tonight. That's fine. So what else do we got to do here? We need to... Oh, hey, this is done. So we're actually almost done with this. There's a lot of stuff. Ooh, a liquid fueled engine. That's nice. If we keep putting off advanced rocketry long enough, maybe all the stuff will be built for us. What happened to it? Did I throw it across the place? Due to lack of inventory spot? Quite possibly. Where did it go? That was actually sort of a cool reward, the first cool reward we've got in a while. There it is. clear some of this stuff up. What do I not need? Put that away. I think we're done with the sooty stuff. Alright, that clears up a little space. Alright, so the other thing we need to do is we need to get back to self-harm and cutting ourselves up and making more reinforcement runes, or reinforced or other types of blood runes. So let's work on that a bit. Let's see, we need this. Stab, 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 stab. And we need to do more reinforced slates, which means we need more blank slates, which means we need living rock. So we'll get a little of that out, and miss. So we'll right click it in there instead of throwing it on the floor. I suppose we could get out our Seer's Sigil, and that will show us the progress percentage and whatnot. And with an open hand, we'll pull that out of there. So I'm going to go ahead and, while daylight happens, I'm going to do that a bunch more times. And that's not exciting to watch, but I do need to get those runes done so that we can move on. We need, I think, a couple of these for our Britannia Elven Gate. And I think we also need some of the next tier up to finish out Astral Sorcery and make the iridescent altar, so the upgrade to the celestial altar over there. So we do need to get to tier 3 here, which means making 20 more runes. So I got to make a bunch of runes, and so I'm going to work on that during daylight hours, and when night comes, the next night that comes along that has Vicio in the sky, we're going to try and attune ourselves and this rock crystal to that, and we'll see what happens. I'll be right back. Okay, Vicio is rising in the southeast. Is that it? No, that's not it. It should be rising here somewhere. It's been 3 or 4 game nights since we've seen a Vicio, but the telescope seems to think it's coming tonight, because this is the bad boy we're looking for. So now we're just waiting for it to rise. Here comes that one. It must be a late in the evening kind of constellation. We're just going to keep our eye on the horizon here, and as soon as we see it, we're going to go try and attune ourselves to it, and if we still have time, we're going to try and, aha, there it is, it's rising. So let's go see, aha, and it's showing up here. So if we come do this, ooh. So we are attuning ourselves to Vicio. And then if we have time, we're also going to try and attune a crystal to it as well. And I'm glad we didn't need glass lenses, because I'm pretty sick of making those. There it is, off in the distance. Hey, good to go. Now let's see if we can pop this bad boy in there. I don't know how to do that. Oh no. How do we get this in there? Alright, I'm going to pause and see if I can figure out how to get this in there to attune it before the night goes away. Be right back. Okay, supposedly we need to throw the rock crystal into the area and it should pick it up and do something with it. There it goes. Nice. I'm tempted to grab another, just in case we need another one, if we have time. Alright, we got that one, and might not have thrown it close enough. Apparently not. Okay. Is that one close enough? No. There it goes. So we got the attuned rock crystal there. Excellent. Looks like we're going to have... Accio is still high in the sky. The moon is almost directly above us, so we should have plenty of time to get a second one here. Ooh, look, we got a neat little bar off in the top left. Alrighty, so we got 2 attuned crystals and we attuned ourselves. Very nice. So right now, I think I might just run up here and see if we can spot a new constellation or 3. Now that we are attuned, we should be able to spot the weak ones like this, whatever this is. So it's got like sort of a 3 and a little triangle up in there. This looks like it might be boots or buates or I don't know, some such foolishness. This one. This is definitely the right one. I just think I drew it poorly. Okay, so we're going to do that and come back. I know I've got the right one here, so I think I just need to make sure I'm doing a better job of connecting the dots. And again, we are now able to see this secondary one because we are attuned, in theory. Alright, well, maybe we can't do that one yet. Here's another one. It's got sort of 3 and 3. So 3 and 3, sort of almost in a circle. That looks like mineralis, which would be that, and that, and that, and that, and that, and that, and then that. Alright, now that's right. So I must be, I must have to do something more before I actually can do these. I can see them now, but I'm not able to draw them. So, alright, so this is another one, and this one's got sort of like 2 and 3. That one is probably Fornax. But again, it doesn't seem to be letting me draw these new ones. So I might have to complete some other step besides getting attuned. But mission accomplished. Let's take out my book and see if maybe it gave me some sort of clue as to something I need to do there. perk ceiling. Yeah, that doesn't sound what we need, like what we need. Alignment perks. Scribing these points into the Astral Tome has resulted in a helpful perk map. Alright. So we need to, while this initial starlight shaping provides a root for the magical benefits, it also provides a manner to stretch these magical muscles into additional magical perks. By exercising this, the remaining starlight in the body can be dragged into alignment, furthering the magical abilities granted. By meditating on the resonating energies within, an individual can shape. Unfortunately, this isn't a simple process, and the magical power must be shaped in a more organic fashion, much like sympathetic wavelengths of light. Blah, blah, blah. Scribing these points into the Astral Tome has resulted in a perk map. Aha. So we've got 2 available points. And it looks like you have to follow a certain tree. So I guess we do that and that. And we're probably good to go. So we've got 3% increased movement and 3% increased movement. All right. And this thing is locked. Oh, I wonder if we could have... I don't know. Anyway, now that we've spent our points, maybe we are good to go, and maybe tomorrow night in game we can actually scribe some of those new constellations. We do have a new bar. You can see it here, put it against a black background. It went away. Where did it come from? Where did it go? Well, we've got a new meter that is showing up. Oh, there it is again. So there it says there's 4 something or other. Not sure why it's coming and going. And I'm not sure what it means, but hey. Things, they are a-changin'. So what else are we doing? Well, I didn't get a chance. I got so caught up in the whole attunement stuff. I did not get a chance to do some of the other things I wanted to do. If we go to the quest book, we now have an attuned rock crystal. So the next time we have some power in the celestial temple, we should be able to craft that. I assume we don't have the power now. Oh yeah, so then I have this also in there. I'm trying to make... So that recipe is... we want to upgrade to the last altar, or the iridescent altar. I hope it's the last, maybe not. So this requires runes of capacity, which I have. It requires liquid starlight and marble, which I have. So this elemental affinity thing requires a bunch of air sigils, and those require a bunch of reagents made in the thing. So that's sort of what I've been working on while I've been waiting for that Vicio constellation to come back into season. And it was, I think, a day or 2 after the new moon is when it came back. For the last, I don't know, maybe quarter of the lunar cycles, it was not available. So I got 4 runes of capacity to be used in the iridescent altar, these 4 bad boys. So I'm trying to make the colored lenses. Those are this, which we've got all the stuff for, and this, which we've got all the stuff for. And then we are trying to also need to make this, which I've made the air sigil, or I've made the air reagent, and I now need to place a reinforced slate on it to make it an air sigil. Sigil, I don't know how that's pronounced. We also need to make a water one, so let's go ahead and do that. Go grab a couple buckets of water. I have water over here. Where did I put that water? Oh no, the water's in my in with my Thumbcraft stuff. We've got a pool over here. We'll go here instead. See, we need a second bucket. Doink. Sploosh. And then we needed a sugar. Sugar. Alrighty. Oh, I guess another thing I did was I set up this thing, the ritual whatchamajigger, and I made a bunch of runes, and then also spent them and made a bunch of glass lenses and a bunch of these resonating gems. So I kept myself busy for the what has it been, like maybe an hour that I was waiting for that damn Vicio to arrive. Okay, so what were we doing? We were gonna make sugar, water. I've got my lesser tartaric gem in there. Alright, so we got that bad boy. So we'll add that to the stack. So now we've got the water and the air. And let's see, what else do we need? We need the other one, which is lava sigil. So we need the lava reagent, which is coal, a block of coal, and cobblestone and redstone, and a bucket of lava. Alright. Let's see, where do I have lava? Probably down here. I haven't been back here in forever. We'll use some of that up. Okay, and then we need coal, block thereof, and cobblestone, and redstone. So let's see, bucket of lava, coal, cobblestone, redstone, bada bing. So we got that bad boy. And let's see, we're still pushing towards this. So we're going to need obsidian, and we need to actually change these. So this takes a blank slate. Oops. So water takes blank. Air takes reinforced. So we need 2 blanks and a reinforced. There's a reinforced. And I do not have any more blanks. Gosh darn it. Fortunately, those are pretty fast to make these days. We did upgrade this to tier 3, although all of my tier 3 ones are blank runes. I haven't put any more advancements in it because I'm lazy like that. Okay, so there's one blank. And another. So now we need to get out our chalk. So we'll throw that down. And then let's see. I guess I got the lava one out, so we'll do that first. Throw the lava on there. And then the lava required a blank one, if I recall correctly. Lava, blank slate. Party time, excellent. There it goes. And there we go. So let's pull out the air reagent. And we will put, it's the one we just pulled out, that guy. We'll put that guy up there. So much garbage going on in my inventory. Alright, so we got that. We got that. Air, I think, was blank as well. Oh no, was it? Air. Air was the reinforced one. Okay. Doink. Okay, we got that. Then we're going to slap down the water reagent. And another blank slate. While that's going, we need to grab an obsidian. Okay, so I think we got all the stuff we need. We can retire that to the bag, and that to the bag, make ourselves a little room here, and we can put that back in our book. Do that right now. I think I'm done attuning for a bit. So if I shift right click on my Astral Sorcery, it has its own little storage for constellation papers, so we'll put that back. Let's see, so we that. So yeah, okay. So we're gonna do that, and that. Uh-oh. Okay, water, sigil, air, lava. That all looks right. Lava, water, air. Minimum 300 will. Okay. So this guy only has 223. I don't think it'll even hold 300, so we might have to get up to the next level of Tartaric Gem to do that. Well, there you go. Now we know, and knowing is half the battle. Go, Joe! So let's put all that away for a moment, because it's getting dark out. In fact, it is night. So let's see if we can bust out some of this stuff. We got plenty of juice there now, so we can get this lens. You know, it's going to take a bit when it gets the purple stuff out from the columns. All right, so we got that one, and the other one we need is this one. So that is, what is this? This is a colored lens. See if we can get it to auto-populate. There, and there, and there. All right, now we're cooking. Did I have anything else I wanted to make? I think I wanted to try and make the... Is this something we could maybe make? Let's try and make this too. So we got that lens, so good. Now we're going to try and do this. We are on a roll. Getting so much accomplished tonight, it's ridiculous. Just glad it didn't rain again. Ooh, shiny. Alrighty, an advancement or a quest completion. Whatever you want to call it. Whatever it is, I like it. Alright, claim. We only got one more thing to do. Nice. So now we just need that altar. So we have, let's see if we can open this bad boy. Hay bale, yay. All right, so we want to put this stuff up here for now. I need to upgrade my Tartaric gem to the next level. And the other thing, which we haven't gotten into at all for this, is this stuff. So we need to make a blood magic alchemy table and figure out all this junk. And that's going to be the last thing we need to do to make one of these draft evangelists. That's going to be the last thing we have to do for this chapter. We might have to come back to Astral Sorcery to make some stuff for blood magic or whatever, but let's see. So we need the next level of Tartaric gem. So that's not good enough. We need this one. So we need an imbued slate. Imbued is, which one is the imbued one? Is that tier 3? Yes. I think we can make us one of those now. If we bleed all over the place. So, what do we need here? We need a reinforced slate. Slap that in there and let it cook up to, better get my knife out. Oh, the blood's going fast. Oh, but we got our thing already. Okay, imbued slate. Let's go ahead and fill that back up while I'm conscious. Alright. So what else did we need for this bad boy? We need 240. That's going to be, how much did we have left on our thing? $223. So I need to go gather some more stuff, which means I'm going to need to go smack some stuff with that. Don't need that anymore. And then what else do we need? Gold block and a diamond and another lesser tartaric. So tartar sauce. Okay, I did make a spare one of these because you sort of need one to power and then one to be converted. So you sort of have to double up. But anyway, let's see. Let's just run over and try and grab us some. We haven't killed anything in a while. It's making Zombie Steve a little cranky. So let's get that out. We can fill this bad boy up real fast in here. This out where I can see it. Oh, it's filling the other one. Don't fill that one. Okay, we need to put this one in the backpack. Oh, yeah. Leave me alone. It's full already, so we just need to get out of here. I gotta fight my way back here so we can turn this off. Die. Alright, so just teleport out of here. Yes, I know I'm withering. Leave me alone. Thank you. Alright, so this is full up, and when this is full up, or close enough, it's at 255. So now we should be able to put the almost empty one. Oh gosh, bones. Yay. Let's see, we need to... What else did I pick up? I can get rid of that and that. Not going to be able to use these for a while, so I can get rid of that. Put those away. Alright, back in business. Let's see, we want one of those. And a diamond and a gold block. If I could spell. Well, I can spell, I just can't type. And then a gold block. Alright, so one of them, and one of them, and one of them. And we need a whole bunch of power, a whole bunch of life essence, or whatever this is, demonic will, and boom. We got ourselves a new tartar gem. All the tartar sauce is ours. Put that up there for now, and let's go ahead and to make this thing, we need to get at least 300 will into this bad boy. So that's going to take me a hot minute, but not too horribly long, 3 or 4 minutes maybe, with the withers that we just attacked. So I'm going to go do that real quick, and then I will return. That'll give me a chance to check our runtime, and we'll see if we can finish off that. And if we finish that off, then we can start looking into this alchemy table and all of this garbage, because this will be the last thing we need for our iridescent astral sorcery thing. So I will be back in a moment. Okay, so the new gem is filled. So I gotta get this turned off. Alright. And I could tell it was filled when the demonic wills started not being sucked into the sword. I don't know where they're being sucked into, to be honest. I'm picking them up, but I don't think they're going anywhere. So this guy has 1023, which we only needed 300. So we should have enough to do our thing. So let's see, we can put that away. Put that up there for a moment. I certainly don't need any more of that wither ash, but I'll throw it in there anyway. And that. And that. Okay, so we've got that cleaned up. So we needed not the seer sigil, but the water, lava, blah blah. And I totally forgot what we were doing here. We are trying to, obsidian, that's what we need. I remember now. I don't remember yesterday. I just remember doing what they told me. Oops, sorry, flashback. Let's see. So bang, 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 bang. And now we got juice. We got the juice. Alrighty. So now we have those and those and those. Celestial crystal, yeah, we got those. So we got everything except this this thing. So I need to make an alchemy table and figure all that out. But I think we have gone like way past my target time for this episode. So we're going to call it right there. In our next episode, we will take a look at this whole alchemy table business and what we need to do to get this stuff and try and work towards getting our draft of Angelus, which will allow us to make the iridescent altar, because we don't have enough huge astral sorcery things in our courtyard. We need to make this one bigger. Right. So until next time, thanks for watching, and we will talk to you again.